Hello, everyone.
Hello. Our portable tree's on, ready to go, and got the popcorn.
Ooh, let's get it going.
I'm in a better mood this week. Still haven't solved any of the issues that was making me cranky last week, but hopefully tomorrow we'll have some direction in our lives. Oh, thank you, Mick. Remember to get on, peeps. You'll have a blast with these two lovely ladies.
Well, thank you, Mick. Thank you.
Who's listened to the True Haunting podcast that came out today on Annabelle? Miss Renata made me lose my shit when Annabelle the doll climbs up the chest of, what was his name?
Lou?
We
will not say any more. You will have to go onto True Hauntings and listen. Hello, Erin.
Hey, Erin. Hey, everyone, I finally got to meet Erin. Yay. I was in the car park at Aldi. It was Aldi, as my dad likes to say. And I heard this, Erin! And I'm looking at her going, I know the face. And I'm thinking, it's Erin. I think this is Erin. And she goes, it's Erin! I go, oh, yay. So we had a hug. It was great.
Thank you, James. James says he liked the new podcast. Did you get a bit of a giggle with Annabelle and Lou?
Hello, Shayla.
I hope you did. It was hysterical. I was listening to it on the way here in the car, and I nearly had to pull over because it's raining, but I had so many tears in my eyes from laughing that I just, I had to pull over for a moment and get my shit together, literally.
I've forgotten how funny that was, and then once I heard it, because I listened to it today, I was doing the really laugh out loud.
Oh yeah, Jodie, it was just It happened, and I had to go with it.
She just kept digging that hole. There was no getting out of it. And that final thing you said, Jodie said she was choking with laughter.
Yeah.
You realised what you were about to say, and you just went, well, duck it, I'm just going to have to keep going.
Yep.
Hi, Lisa. I think we saw your message just as we were finishing about you had a weird kinesiology session.
Yeah, I'd love to know. Send us the message about what happened to you during kinesiology.
No, Robert was laughing. Robert was making comments earlier about what it was. All right. I haven't got my book. We'll go with Shayla first while I find my book.
Yeah. And if you could do us a favour, guys, and
there it is.
Share, that would be awesome, please, so that we can have a couple of more bodies watching. Isn't it awful weather? Yeah, tell us what the weather is like where you are at right now. If you're anywhere down the east coast of Australia, I think you are sitting in the rain cloud we are sitting in. But let us know.
I'm loving it. I love the rain.
If
a bit wild.
If there's rain around where you are, there's certainly a lot of things going on.
So the way this works tonight is that you ask a question. Please don't make it a health question, and please don't ask super personal questions like, is my boyfriend cheating on me? Should I leave my wife? Sort of questions. We don't want to deal with dirty undies with skid marks on it on this show, and we are quite rude sometimes, blunt, to the point, because some of you need a kick in the butt.
Yeah, how many psychics do you go to until you hear the answer you want to hear? That's the problem sometimes. I've been to 3 psychics and they've told me the same thing, and you're telling me something different. So therefore you're wrong. You're wrong.
Yes, they want to be. I remember one of my friends who had a son who she thought was going to be fantastic and go all the way with modelling career, and she kept going to psychics, and they kept going, no, he's going to go in a different area. He's going to go, no, they're all shit. They don't know what they're talking about. He did go into a different area, and he was great at what that was.
Shayla, we're going through this gigantic pile of bills we are drowning in. Yes, you are going to get out of it. You have the Fool card, and I don't want you to sit in this horrible energy of feeling. And look at the words you're using. We're drowning in debt. We're drowning in debt. probably the things that you have as bills at the moment are things that need to be paid, like your electricity, rent, or mortgage, things that have come up. They've just all come up together, and there is all this money to be paid. But guess what? When you pay that money, you get all of that stuff available to you. There are people out there that don't even get a chance to have some of the things that you are paying bills for, and I hope none of that is kind of medical bills, because that would be awful. But the Fool card says, yes, you are going to get on top of this and everything's going to be smooth and fine. Concentrate on paying those bills. Okay? And this means giving up and surrendering to other stuff that you might be wanting to do now, but you kind of got all of these bills that need to be looked after. Do the bills first.
And start with the littlest one first, because then you will feel a sense of satisfaction that you've got it paid. And then it's such a good feeling that it teaches your brain that it's a good feeling to pay these bills. Believe it or not. All right, we're up to...
3 cards, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Thank
Hang
you.
on. I had one ready to go for you. Now I can't find it. Ah! I'll find it, don't worry.
So while Andy's doing that, I'm going to put the 3 cards up. So the story is with these 3 cards, and if you don't get a reading tonight, and a lot of you won't because we can't get through everyone,
but hopefully you'll get a laugh.
We do a general reading at the end of the evening, and we ask you to choose either card 1, 2, or 3,
Hey,
and
Belinda.
then we read those cards for you. So hopefully for some of you it will make sense. Now also I do mini readings during the week now, and I usually do them on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, and you can find them on the Anne and Renata Frightfully Good page on our Instagram and on our TikTok.
They're
would
free.
you believe? They're free. And I just do a tarot tip of the day. So if you're really wanting to get a little bit of insight into what might assist you on a particular day, jump on there and you will see that come up.
And you may just feel that you're stuck, you don't know which direction to go in. Watch one of the tips and see if it makes you go ding. Ah, yep, right, I can move forward now. I can take a step.
Absolutely. Now, Natalie, can you have a card, please, tonight? Yes, you can. And you have the Strength card. So I'm going to pop that here. And you see that, the Strength card there. And
Oh, hang on, what did they do? Put that up again. Is that better? Does that make it work better? You gave us that tip last week.
the thing about the Strength card is that sometimes people believe that to exhibit strength or to show strength, you have to be angry and you have to be upset about things, or you have to be harsh or hard. And Natalie, that's not going to work for you at this point in time. And it's quite interesting that you have tigers there. You've got some tigers. And this is a lion. So this is about actually calming the beast inside yourself and calming the beast that is in front of you, and actually speaking from a point where you speak wisely and calmly, and that's what gets you through situations. So the more anxious and stressed you are about something, the less likely it is that you will actually get what you want, because you've allowed your emotions to really now come into it. You need to come from a more intellectual level, Natalie, and work through any problems and issues that you have right now from your headspace.
That was really weird. It was like pouring, and it just stopped. It's like somebody turned it off. All right, welcome to Better Than Science.
Ooh.
How will my YouTube channel go? Can I just say, I'm feeling your pain. I make animation on personal development, and I have a funny personality.
Well, thank you, Better Than Science. Let me choose
Have you liked our YouTube page? Because that's what it's all about. We've got to get in and like each other's pages. I'll find yours afterwards and like it.
And this is the Ten of Cups, which shows a great deal of happiness.
Card I got for tomorrow.
A great deal of happiness and joy. So stick with it, Better Than Science, because I think it's going places.
I will like and subscribe once we get off.
And sometimes the funny way about it is good, because it's not like you're preaching to people. You're engaging them.
Whoops!
So I do like a bit of fun.
The feed just jumped by Gazillion. All right. Tiff Higgs.
Tiff Higgs, have I made a mistake by taking things further at work? I kind of made shit hit the fan. Sometimes you need to make shit hit the fan, and this is a card, this Three of Swords says that yes, you did make shit hit the fan, and I think, Tiff, some people are never going to forgive you for doing that. They might not be your people, and this is the thing that you've got to understand. Don't get upset about what people think about you if you don't really like those people.
Yeah, if you don't have to go home to them and jump into bed with them.
Yeah, so this is a card that will talk about things at work continuing to be a little bit nasty and a little bit yucky for a while. But I think you've done the right thing. And if you feel you've done the right thing, Tiff, that is what really matters. And like I said before, sometimes shit needs to hit the fan for certain people to float to the top, if you know what I mean. And they're not going to forgive you for it, but you don't really like them anyway.
Message I've been told is document, document, document. Document everything that's happening, because someone's going to try and cover their ass. So you just document everything and keep emotion out of everything. Stick to the facts. Don't take anything personally, because the reason why people are reacting the way they are is because they feel threatened, and it's because of their issues and their triggers they're acting the way they are. Not actually you. You've just raised the awareness of it, okay? So document everything to show that you are not being emotional, you are just bringing up the facts. But it was like they said to me, you document, document, document. Oh, thank you for sharing, Natalie. We really, really, really need everyone to help us share, get this joy out there. We have had so many people that send us messages saying, you guys, I look forward to you every week. You brighten my week, and there's more people we can help. And most people have found us because somebody shared us to someone's page. So, yeah, it helps us. It helps other people. What's this one? I feel like there's always a bad energy in my house. Is there anything in the card to offer to shift this?
Nicole, if you feel that there is bad energy in the house, you're always going to be looking for it. So the best thing to do is get up one morning when you have made the decision, all the doors, all the windows, open them bad up, open them up, walk around the house and go, all this bad juju that is here be gone. I don't want anything to do with any of this anymore. Off you go. And then make the decision never to think about it again. Now that's really, really hard. But remember, the things that you think about, you draw towards you. So even if there is nothing bad in the house, just thinking that there is something bad in the house will create an energetic shift. That means that there will be this sludgy, horrible stuff that kind of sits there and doesn't go anywhere, because you're constantly on guard thinking that there is something there. Now, in saying that, let's make sure that the family is behaving themselves, and whoever you have in the home with you, Nicole, isn't doing anything untoward, anything that you might not like and you might not be aware of. So just kind of make sure you ask the right questions and go, you know, everything okay, everything fine. Make sure also, has anyone new come into the home recently or been in the home recently? Have you guys been somewhere that has left you kind of feeling a bit blah?
Oh, you need fuck off spray. That's what you need.
Fuck off spray. Christy, put it up. We have some great spray that we can suggest to you.
I think I gave mine to Claire.
And Christy has made a special blend which might be perfect for you, Nicole. And it is a spray that has tourmaline, and it has some peppermint and some essential oils in it.
Sage, I think.
And yeah, and sage, and all you need to do is spray it around the house, and that will kind of lift the energy. So certainly you can burn sage.
Breaks down the negativity.
All of that sort of stuff in your home. But if you continue to come into that home with the belief that there is something bad sitting there, it will rise back up. So part of your job, Nicole, is to control the energy that is in the house and keep putting good stuff in.
Reaction. It's so itchy in my eye. I don't know what's going on. Okilodokily. Susan Shagog would like to know, I think you're training to be a civil celebrant. Do you see it as a positive move for me?
Oh,
I think any sort of training that broadens your horizons is a good thing.
I hope you like dealing with people that are at crisis point. Because, yeah, you could have some bridezillas that you have to kind of work with. So I hope you're good with people, Susan. But you have the Page of Cups, and this is a really positive card, but it also talks about doing something that you really love. So don't grab at civil celebrant if it is something that you kind of think, oh, if I do that, that'll be some easy money on the weekend and I'll do it. You've got to really want to do
brides. Oh my God.
You've got to really want to do this, Susan. You've got to see the positivity about why you would want to do this for it to work for you, because doing the training is only the
tip of the iceberg.
Tip of the iceberg.
We finish each other's sentences. Have you noticed that?
You've got to then get out there and sell yourself.
Oh, you can't do that. You can't advertise yourself and say, look at me, I've got a business, come hire me, because people will slash you.
I know, right? So you got to get past all of that shit.
The scars.
You got to get past all of that shit to make this work. Yep. So that's one of the things that you have to think about, and that's why I say do it if you are really, really passionate about having this as a job, Susan. Otherwise, don't, because it's not easy. You're dealing with people.
All right. Annette Johnstone, she has a friend staying with her at the moment. Will she be successful in getting her own place?
Are you desperate for her to leave, Annette? I feel there's a desperation in the air going,
please
tell me she's going soon.
I hope you're not watching.
Please tell me she's going soon.
No, Annette's going, no, it's okay. I'm happy to support them during this issue.
Yeah, right. Let me see.
Awkward.
Let me see. Yes. This is a good luck card in the tarot deck, the Nine of Cups. She'll be going soon. Breathe.
Oh.
You can feel the breath going. Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, boy, just all jumped. Wow, that was a big jump. All right, I have to I was going to scroll down. There we are. Nadia O'Shea. So guys, the questions are like, there's a lot of questions after the one I'm up to. So if you've asked a question, hang in there.
Please be patient, and please know we can't get to everyone. So
and your payment to us tonight is to share. Please share us to a group. Please. Thank you.
Nadia. I quit my job after 16 years. Just want to know everything will be okay. 16 years is a lot of determination to stay in a job, Nadia. And I tell you what, to begin with, you're going to think that you have made the worst mistake in the world, because, you know what, you've been in a pattern for a really long time and you're going to miss that. You're going to wake up for the first couple of weeks and go, I should be doing something. What should I be doing? And I'm going to miss talking to the people that I've talked to, and I'm going to miss those engagements, and I'm going to feel as though I've lost something. So there's a little bit of grief that has to happen after 16 years of being in a job. So get through that. But everything will be okay. Everything will be good. Again, you have to decide what good looks like. So you have to kind of have an idea of what happens next. What are you going to do now? So make some plans, Nadia, and that will give you this sense of you're going somewhere. You're doing something rather than sort of just sitting and going, well, I don't know what's going to slap me in the face next. You're taking a little bit of control.
Wet fish. Anyway, Sue, I pulled a card because I know that there's a certain phone call being made tomorrow because we were told. I pulled, was it the 10 of Wands, was it? What's the lucky, no, 10 of Cups.
10 of Cups.
10 of Cups. That's the lucky card of the tarot deck, so feeling good. We've been burning candles all day today too. All right. A buntika das. May I ask, do you see me getting the business contract from Mr. AY client by May this year? It's a very specific question. I like that.
Love it. I love it. Let me see. So, random choice of a card off the top. And I kind of feel that you have to be really patient because this person here, Mr. AY, loves to have a little bit of fun and play and make things harder than it really is. So don't be triggered by having to wait. Just be gracious and kind of get into a space that really sort of says, you know what, if you don't feel that you want to commit to this, then you know what, don't waste my time. Right? So don't bend over backwards. Stick with the position that you're holding right now and play along, play the game. And Mr. AY will see you for what you are worth.
And Renee, we appreciate you so much.
Thank you,
know
Renee.
you are on here every week. And Peter and I like that she said the religion of Anne and Renata. Oh, Julie.
Blessed
Julie. All right, well, shall we give Julie a card, good or bad? We know Julie's not well.
Oh, everyone send lots of love to Julie Pearson. She's having some health issues and struggles at the moment, Julie. My goodness. How much can a person bear? And look, I'm going to say to you, the coming of winter and these first few weeks into winter aren't going to be your most pleasant, my darling. And I feel that you're going to feel so restricted in being able to move about and do anything. There is light at the end of the tunnel. That's what I want to say to you, that things will improve. But these few weeks now coming up to the end of March, they're kind of not shiny and bright. Yeah. So just get through them and things will improve come April and Easter time.
Oh, okay, hold on. Nicola cramp. Constantly having bad luck. Is that going to pass soon?
Nicola.
Oh, I can feel it coming on.
Nicola.
You're focusing on the bad luck.
Yeah. It depends on what bad luck is. So bad luck may be a set of circumstances that are rarely just normal stuff that happens. It's just that it all seems to happen all at once and it seems to happen all the time. It might just be normal life. I don't know without asking deeper questions and more, Nicola. Bad luck is one of those energetic things that you need to boot out the door, and you need to bring in a sense of good luck around you so that shifts the energy that is going on. That involves a lot of things. It might be the circumstances that you keep on popping up into. It might be people that are around you. It might be the things that you continue to commit to, even though you know you shouldn't be committing to. So part of this bad luck, Nicola, and I know you don't want to hear this, but part of this bad luck can sometimes be because you are involved in what's going on. Yeah. So
Told you she's blunt.
maybe you need to kind of have a look at some of the things that you're doing and stop fucking doing it.
Stop picking up other people's turds and playing with it. Don't sift through it to see what they've had for dinner by looking at their poop.
So
that's wise words from Auntie Anne.
Bad luck, yeah, kick that out the door, but stop attracting it to by saying, well, I'm ready for this bad luck. I've had so much bad luck. I'm expecting more bad luck.
Bring it on.
Yeah, bring it on.
Yeah,
bring on all the bad luck.
It's just going to be a shitty day. I know
can handle this. Yeah, absolutely. Go back to bed, Nicola, if that's the way you're going to wake up.
Nicole Harrison, if burning sage triggers your asthma, use the fuck off spray. It works brilliantly.
Yeah, spray can help. You can try Palo Santo because it has a sweeter
That too is a good
smell.
suggestion.
and it's just a little bit more gentler.
That's actually a bit of hoodoo, sort of doing the mopping of the floors and sweeping out the mopping out the bad energies. And if you put like a bit of eucalyptus or something like that into it, and then it becomes a little bit magical as well.
Thank you, Carol.
Hello, River of Souls, who is joining us from the USA at 4:46 a.m. in the morning.
Bless you, River of Souls.
Wow.
4:46 a.m. Wow.
That's dedication.
We send you love.
And Sri, yes, you can ask a question. Go for it. We may not see your name again, but go for it. Yes, what was that? River of Souls? Lisa, yes, I would. Or ring bells.
Yeah,
or something.
ring bells. That's
ring
good.
The bells is another great.
That's a good
thing.
one. Yep. Play some really cool music in the morning. Some nice music that you love. That's another good thing that shifts energy really quickly.
Jumped. I hate it when it jumps. I'm sort of trying to go through. Now this is something that we don't like to talk about personal relationship problems on Facebook, on social media, because it's not the right place to talk about it. And you imagine if your husband saw this, it would make matters worse. So I'm sorry.
You might have to ring one of those helplines and ask personally, so that they can assist you if he does ring or if he doesn't ring. But yes, doing it publicly.
Hi, Naomi, how are you?
Publicly is it's just a little bit not right.
Desley. Now I think we had Desley before with the baby, and she viewed things in a different way, and it actually helped. I think it's the same person.
Yeah, and Desley, you know what? The closer she comes to giving birth, the less she wants to hear about what she should and shouldn't be doing, unless she feels, that's interesting, that fell straight into my hand, this one. So I'm a bit right at the moment. Don't push her, because she's very confounded with what she needs to do or what she feels like at the moment. She's got baby brain. Once she gives birth, it's amazing how we change. And she'll be wanting all the help that she can get, right? So just steamroll through until the baby comes, and just be there at the moment. Don't push anything at this stage. And look, it'll all work out. It'll all work out, absolutely.
Okay.
Especially if she has someone who finally wants to help her and wants to look after her, rather than having been in a situation where she hasn't felt that before. Jenny Piper, can I have a card, please?
A collard?
A collard?
A collard?
A collard. I need some direction. Okay.
As long as it's not an erection.
Oh my God. This card here is your sign to fucking stop it.
You're
Jenny
dragging your
Piper.
sorry ass through life.
Stop it. Stop doing it. Stop thinking about it. Stop regretting. Stop going, I can't, or I won't, or you're driving yourself insane. You actually know exactly what you need to do, Jenny. It's like somebody needs to be able to say to you, just go and do it. So consider yourself told.
Hi, Magpie Prince 11. It's so great to see all these people on YouTube that are popping in. Hey there, and thank you so much, Sarah. We really appreciate it. Oh no, we're not burning shit tonight. I was organised, but I wasn't quite that organised. And thank you for those people who are sending through stars. We really appreciate that.
Yes, they all add up.
Yep,
they all add up. So we thank you for being generous and giving us a couple of stars. So that's fantastic. What's River of Souls say? It's spring where I live. I guess you guys are opposite. It's crazy how the earth is. Exactly. We're moving into we are in autumn, and it is pissing down with rain, River of Souls.
I love it.
Absolutely pissing down with rain.
And Elise is watching us on the Isaac YouTube right now. I believe you ladies are in the video. Oh yeah. Yeah, the old cows, the old bags. Which one is it, Elise? We've done a few now. There's we filmed another one the other week.
That's probably
James. We've got to do James. We've got a bloke.
James wants a naughty and nice card.
Okay, well, you can start while I finish writing, but okay, whatever. Whatever.
He doesn't want to listen to me. He wants a naughty and nice card.
All
You
right.
go for it.
All right.
This is your moment of glory. You go for it.
James, I'm reaching out to the angels and the devils of the universe to see what your message is this evening. I shall channel it. Spirits have spoken. Time to get your chaps out and bare your ass. Be a badass. This is actually a card that says that you've got to step up and be a little bit more self-confident. Don't let people walk all over you. Be a badass. Love, naughty spirit.
Oh, Lisa. Do you see my son Jake being successful in buying the local business he's applied for? Ooh.
What's that?
Down there.
Oh, Lisa Botel?
Yeah.
Hello, Lisa Botel.
Okay.
Hope Wendy's good.
Let me have a look here. I hope Wendy's good. Oh. Okay. Oh, yes. Again, especially if it's something that he loves, absolutely loves, and if you ask him, he says, oh, yeah, I really want this job. I'd love to do this. Yes, absolutely. It's going to be a bit shocked at what he thinks he knows and he really doesn't when it comes to buying a business, but that's all part of the learning process, and he's young enough to get through that. He's got a good head on his shoulders because you're his mum, so we very much believe in you. But yeah.
Oogly doogly. What's coming towards me in love, Cinderella?
Cinderella.
Have you got your glass slippers? Throw them at the bastards, I say. Hope they're stilettos. You might get one in the eye.
Well, not much from this card. There's a lot of fighting and carrying on and confusion in this card here.
They're all too busy looking after themselves.
They are all, you're dealing with people that have big egos. So I think you need to change the type of people that you are looking at as potential partners, Cinderella, because they might be, those people that physically might tick all the boxes, but there's not a brain in their head anywhere. And I think you need a little bit more, right? This really talks to me about lots of egos, and this is where you get yourself into trouble. So consider what you really want from a love and have a good think about it before you attempt to go looking for it yet again or allowing somebody else into your life. If you get that vibe that Mr. or Ms. Ego is coming towards you, run a mile.
Where are you, Tanya? I didn't realise you were OS as well. I'm going to scroll. Christy Boss.
Oh, Andrew Ettenborough. I will be having an interview with a producer on Monday. Super.
Oh, nice. Special.
Christy Bice. Anything for you tonight? It's the strength card again. What is going on? There's lots of people needing this today. Again, this is about keeping your nerve and waiting, being patient and allowing things to develop slowly and in time rather than forcing things. You aren't going to win any wars at the moment by forcing situations. So just keep doing what you're doing.
All right, Alabaster Nightmare, you've got a good question there.
Naughty or nice or both. Am I doing the right thing? Will this end in a way that I feel is fair? Or
sounds like you need proper advice, not naughty and nice.
Concede, defeat, and cut my losses now. Alabaster Nightmare. Let's have a look for you.
Oops. No, the cards don't want to talk. My hands are a little bit sore tonight.
it's going your way. You've done the right thing. I know that often what happens is that we get stressed out when we push things and we are made to do things that kind of are against how we truly are. So if this has pushed a lot of buttons in you, that might be why you are now thinking about backing off, because, oh, I've stirred too much shit, I just can't deal with this, I need to back off. Keep going. It's going your way.
Backs it up. Stand up and speak your damn truth. All right, so as long as you're speaking your truth, you'll be fine. As I said to the other person, keep emotions out of it. Just speak your truth. Don't say, I feel, because that means that you're going into your emotions. Ooh, what's it doing that for? Oh, this looks like an interesting person here. Sharon Copus Dabusi.
Will I find work very soon?
Welcome to the show. I've not seen your name before.
Hello, Sharon. Yes, you will. And it's a good one too. Make sure you treat that job well when you get it. Be responsible and turn up and give 150%. But yes, money is coming to you. You will get a job soon.
Guess what? George Babaleo? Welcome to the show, precious.
Oh, George, you are going to get such a mouthful right now, George. Be prepared. Hands over your scrotum, darling, because it's going to go down.
I'm going to get some
It's going to go down.
And I'm going to be trimming your pubes off your ball sack with my eyes shut. Now, everyone, George Babaleo is offering their services if you are passing through any difficulty. So if you've got a particularly difficult poo you're trying to move and it's ripping you a new asshole.
Tell George.
You go tell George all about your bowel movements. But if George tries to charge you money, you tell him to fuck off. So, George, thanks for joining the show. May your mother-in-law stand at the end of your bed every time you try to have sex, and may you get, what should we give him? Crabs in your foreskin. Okay. Bye, George.
Oh, poor George.
Poor George. Oh, dear. Right, so George is gone. Oh, that's a bit sad. Oh, we do love a troll.
Heaven forbid.
It's been such a while, a long
know.
time. So, yeah, that was fun. All right, Jaron Shepherd. Let's do Jaron. He's asked a couple of times there.
Hello, Jaron. How are you? I'm going to choose a card for you, or the first card that comes up. There you go. And it is the Nine of Pentacles. So, you have a vision about how you want to live your life and how you want to be in it, but what is actually happening isn't anywhere close to this wonderful vision and dream that you have in your head. So you have to marry the two up and go, well, I want to be here, but I'm way over there. How do I get myself to here? And if you hold this vision for long enough, you will get there. Now, it doesn't mean that it's going to be a smooth ride, but you have to ask yourself what's stopping you at this stage from committing to your dreams and getting to the proper place in your life that you really want to see yourself.
Now, look.
And I don't know whether there's anything to do with music, Jaron, for you. I'm not sure, but I'm getting a sensation of music coming into that question.
Sorry, I just need to block again. I don't know why. Oh, no, it's because he's already gone. So Andrew is a regular and so rarely actually asks for a reading. So he wants to know how his interview with the, what was it? Producer will go. So let's give Andrew a card. Thank you for being such a regular. Oh, Tanya's from Vancouver.
Oh,
well, welcome. We're all over the world.
Andrew. This is interesting, Andrew. I think they're going to make it really difficult for you. I hope not. I think they're going to make it really difficult. And I want you to walk in there with ultimate conviction and a feeling of being able to feel self-confident, because one of the things that they're going to be looking for is self-confidence. If you balk at any of the questions, or if you kind of go, oh, because they're going to try and change things on you, so it might be a good idea to kind of go yes at this interview so that you can get to the next step, rather than immediately go, oh, I won't do that, or I can't do that, or no, that's not part of my plan. So self-confidence, get in there, listen to what they have to say. You know what these producers are like. They like to change things and do
well,
things
I mean, they've got a view from the point of view of they've got to be able to sell airtime and things like that. So if that's what the sort of producer it is, I'm not sure, but they've got to be able to sell whatever the product is. So you do need to listen to their advice, because if you can't be work with them, then there's no deal to be had.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, Carrie obviously has seen or has listened to True Hauntings because she nearly choked. Yes, you have to listen to it. It's around about 20 minutes to 30 minutes. It's quite funny.
Listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, listen to the whole thing.
It's actually quite interesting.
All right, Katrina Horn, it is your turn.
Please, 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 a card.
Geez, you've cracked through a few tonight.
That's good. That's good. I'm not wasting any time.
Nope.
So you have the Queen of Pentacles. Is it time to go back to work, Katrina? Are you getting enough joy out of your workspace? Either it's time to go back to work, go to a new level at work, especially if you're not happy with where you are and what you're doing. Head on in and look at it differently. Look at what you can do to bring joy and happiness into the space where you are working, and that might mean actually changing jobs or changing workspaces, doing the same job but doing it elsewhere. But that card is kind of about your safety and security and finances, and yeah, we're in work for a really long time. We may as well be enjoying it if we can.
Oh, there we go. Where is the fuck off spray? That was for George. And then we've got Robert going, George, George, George of the jungle, watch out for that tree. Ah, nice. Yeah, poor George. Those
what
poor
does
bastards.
Alabaster say?
Incredible. Thank you so much. This path has everything at stake and no one is backing me, but I know I'm doing the right thing, but it's nice to hear it from you guys and the cards. Oh, yeah. Oh,
stay with it, Alabaster Nightmare. You can do this.
Yep. The only people...
Hello, Maddie Tones.
Oh, there's Maddie Tones on there.
Oh, he really liked us giving George crabs.
Oh, crabs in his foreskin, no less. You'd have to fold it back and pick it all out.
Stop it! Fuck around.
Ash Lloydler.
Oh,
another one with a lot of bad luck
and heartache in my life. Are there good things on the horizon for me? Ash, you got to look for them. You got to look for the good things.
Yeah,
you've got to say, I'm not looking at anything else but the good things.
I had to do that to my son yesterday, and say to him, now before you open your mouth, because I can see the look on your face, there's a lot of shit going on. Tell me something good that's happened. And he stopped. And he really had to think about it. He is so focused on every negative thing that is going wrong that he couldn't think of the good stuff.
Mm-hmm. And you are still in that zone. Look, and you've disappeared. Look, see? That you've disappeared. And that is actually quite symbolic, because that's probably how you feel. You feel like there's no soul in you anymore. And it's like you've disappeared, and all you are doing forever is fighting back everyone else. And you are in that zone, Ash, where there's so much energy lost for you that you don't even have that comeback to go, I'm not fighting this anymore. You just go straight into that fight or that argument, or you sit in the heartache, and none of that can be taken away. None of that can be reversed. And yes, things have certainly been painful for you, because you wouldn't have said that you've suffered bad luck and heartache. So obviously it means something awful for you, but it can't rule your life. You have to change things in spite of what you have been through. And yes, I know as woo woo as it all sounds, we are all energy, and we attract the energy that we give out. And so if we sit in a dark spot, if we sit in heartache continually, if we don't rise above it, that is all that we draw to ourselves all the time. Ash, get some help. Find a counsellor. Talk through it with a counsellor who can help you and assist you in finding that spark in you again, and good things will come.
And Jaren would like to say, thanks, Ghost Grannies.
Don't call us that, Jaren.
Queens of the paranormal, according to Studio 10.
Don't call us grannies, okay?
I am a granny.
Shut up, I don't care.
All right,
Snoobardoom.
Snoobardoom 2020.
Oh,
hello, ma'am. New sub. What is coming for me in 2nd of May 2021? Very precise here, Renata. I might even draw a naughty card on this one.
I think you do. I think you got to. Because Snoobardoom
I have so
2020.
much lack of talent in this area. Why is my mouse just moving across the screen?
Snoobardoom
2020.
Oh, Snoo, your mum is coming after you with a big stick. I think you've done the wrong thing.
Do you know what? You need to get out of your own fucking way. Jesus.
Snoo.
What have you been doing?
What have you been up to, Snoo?
Oh,
You better be careful.
going to catch up with you.
It is going to catch up with you. You better make amends now.
Right.
Bye, Snoo.
Oh, Matt. The boss said I'm getting shares in the business.
Ooh. Ooh.
Is it just talk?
You know, when they say things like that, you say to them, can I have that on a piece of paper, please?
Did you get it in writing?
Get it in writing. Yeah. And...
Ooh.
You've got the lover's card. Now, this is about relationships. So this... Will you stop?
No, I'm just thinking of things Matt's told me. Never mind. Go on, keep going.
This is about relationships, Matt. So you have to be really careful what else is part of the deal. Just saying. Just be careful what is part of the deal. Get good clarity before you say yes to anything.
Has everyone seen our new YouTube series? We've got Ghost Hunters React, and we have the companion series to True Hauntings, where it's we're going back over the cases we've done, and you get to visually see stuff from it, and you get to see our pretty faces as well.
Let's go to Jeanette Barlow. Hello, Jeanette Barlow, and your daughter. Is she going to be able to find one that is a good fit? Please. Please, Jeanette Barlow. Oh, gosh. You know what? At the moment, we have to grab anything that we can. Literally.
Just like a bra, you know, when there's that moment, you've got to get one on, you just grab what you can find and put it on.
But you know what? Tell your daughter that there are big
nice.
things coming.
Nice.
But sometimes she just has to kiss some frogs in between. So sometimes she has to do things. Sometimes, my darling, you have to do things you don't really want to do, but it's a stepping stone to more. So certainly you have big visions. Don't lose them at this point in time, but you may have to take something that you really don't want to very much at this point in time just to get yourself going.
And don't you worry about that, Jaren. We are doing more work with the butts. We certainly are. We love working with the butts, man. We like wearing his merch. Just a little reminder that we haven't received ours yet. Thank you.
And we've gone through some interesting variations of the merch, and we finally come up with something that we both like. Just saying, so we're ready. Now, getting 150 t-shirts might be a little bit of a stretch, and 500 cups might be a little bit too much. So we need to find a merchant out there that can do smaller numbers for us.
Oh, no. Didn't you see the response to that?
No.
No, they've said he didn't mean to frighten us with the big numbers. That it's once they get the machinery set up, they can do smaller runs. But they've just got to get the machinery set up. But I like, Jaren, that you noticed that about little Dixon, because let me tell you, in the episode we just filmed with them, she's coming into her shining time, let's just say. She amazed me, and I think she amazed herself, and the Buttsman will be very proud. Did we do the Sayantani Chakra Aborti? Sayantani Chakra Aborti. I'm sorry, I butchered your name. It's a very beautiful name. So something for her career, please.
All right, well, you are in a career that demands a lot of precise work and a lot of working on your own and solving problems and issues, because this is what the Hermit card is all about. So if that is the career and that is the work you are currently doing, please stay with it. But your card is the Hermit card. This is about working alone, being very precise with your work, looking to solve answers for your clients, and not letting go of issues until you have worked them out. That's what they want to hire you for. So just keep on doing that.
Alright, just scrolling. You know, if people didn't know about the moist cap, the Buttsman has a cap with moist on it, and he has merch that's condoms. That just sounds really odd, Jaren, but we know what you're talking about. That's funny. Oh, no, this is a very important one. We've got to do this. Pottlish Peter, can we please tell them if they should shave tomorrow morning?
Let me choose a card.
Please, the gods need to speak on this. I'm writing this down because this is just...
I will ask the All-Father for you. Potterlage, Peter. Because this is, this is big stuff. This is big stuff.
And we only ask the gods the important questions.
Yeah, beards were very symbolic in the olden days, okay? Because
back when Renata was a young thing,
beards and long hair spoke about virility and masculinity and all of that sort of stuff. Yeah. So maybe you should just let it all grow. Maybe you should just let it all grow. And yeah, just be aware that, look your best, be tidy, get all the nits out of your beard, spray,
and the snot in there.
Spray all those little nooks and crannies with some nice cologne or spray or whatever you do. And
like a North Chime?
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
So you got no real idea what I need to do, and you feel like you need guidance. Okay, I don't know what's going on, Peter. Peter Potterlage.
All right, well, I'm going to refer to the card that I picked for you, and you are avoiding the real issues. That is what the guidance is. You're getting yourself all tangled up in other people's shit, and you're avoiding the real issue of what is holding you back, because it's so much easier to get involved in everybody else's rubbish and not really deal with your own. Okay, so that is what you need to do. Step away from everybody else's rubbish. Stop trying to deal with their stuff and go, I'll do that, I'll sort that out. Deal with your own stuff.
Can't you ladies have a coffee smoke so I can run down to the kitchen and grab some things?
We're finishing up in about 2 minutes.
We just slave on! Alright, not shaving. Shaving, not saving.
Thank you for everyone who's putting up places that we can go and do small runs of mugs and t-shirts.
Well, that's Craig who made us the Orbs mug, and this little guy. See, I've got him here. My little ghost thing he made us on his 3D printing. So I'll mention it to the boys, but they did say that they've got, I think they've moved into a warehouse where they've got the machinery themselves to do it. But I will double check and I will definitely pass on your information, Craig.
Patricia, handy, don't worry about the tower. It does what it needs to do, and then you know what? You're all ready to go. And you're ready to change things.
You had a heads up that it was coming,
Yep.
so you knew that things were going to go crashing around the place, so you went, so this is what Renata was talking about. Okay, I can deal with this. Got it. Rightio. Let's get cracking now. Choose 1, 2, or 3 from behind. Oh, watch out, Spencer. This is your chance to get a reading for all those who have missed out tonight. And let me tell you, Renata cracked through a lot tonight. She really did. Our tarot show has sold out, Naughty and Nice Tarot Show. There will be dates coming for Interstate and other shows that will be happening from July onwards. And we have Stroud coming up next, Ghost Tour, if anyone would like to jump on that Saturday week. And that is in the gorgeous little town of Stroud. We have the old courthouse there, which is generally quite active. And then we get to go down to Quamby House, which was an old school and a bit of a boarding house. And we had, there was weird things going on there last time. There's no power to the house. It's fascinating. So Stroud is an awesome little town.
Mm-hmm.
So if you'd like to join us, jump on to Newcastle Ghost Tours and the Penrith Tarot Show, please. Why not? Why not?
We do have a couple of other dates with things coming up. We're just kind of syncing them all in and putting them in our diaries. So we have Dubbo Jail coming up shortly.
Happy birthday, Ezra.
There are a few tickets left for the earlier session. So we've got 2 sessions on the one night. So there are some tickets left for Dubbo Jail. We've got our next Gloucester tour up because that was awesome last weekend. That was just so crazy. And we will be putting up some more tours. I'm trying to get a new date confirmed for Tomago House. That's in the process. So yeah, we've got a couple of things happening. We're going to be away for a little bit over the next 6 weeks or so.
Get us in there and we'll go do it.
Yeah, Matt. Live.
Happily. We'll bring Isaac.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get to this. So if you chose card number 1, you have the Judgment card. This is sort of saying time is up. Stop wasting time and stop thinking about what other people are going to say or do once you go into this new zone of being for yourself. Stop wasting time and waiting for the appropriate moment or the sign. Here is the sign. Go and do it, or it's going to be too late and then you're going to be really shitted off.
Danielle, possibly the TV series that just won another award in America is all about Q Station, and we are the paranormal investigators on that. I did work there for 6 years as their paranormal investigator. There is talks that we might be able to do something there if we can organise something with them. So stay tuned. All right, my card seems to align with that. Be your own fucking hero. Stop waiting for everyone else to come and do your shit. You need to do your own shit yourself.
All right, guys, I just remembered I had a message from someone last night and they just tweaked me just then to say you forgot about me. So I'm going to give you a little bit of information, and if this rings true to you, this person, please let me know. Now, this came, and just before we do that, sorry, I completely forgot about this. This came to me last night, and this is a gentleman in spirit who came to me, and his name was Fred, or is Fred, Frederick. They called him Fred or Freddie. He was elderly, I would say in his 70s, and he had a stroke. That's how he passed. That's how he passed, and the stroke he had was on his left side. Yep. The thing that got me or brought him through was actually the Leyland brothers. So he was sitting in his beautiful,
He got run over by the Leyland brothers?
No, he was sitting in his beautiful beloved favourite chair at home, and the Leyland brothers were on, and the music came up, yeah, about the Leyland brothers, and he was watching this, and I also spied a little bit of a stained glass window somewhere in his home because the light was shining through the stained glass window. So these are the bits of information that are associated with this particular spirit that came through. His name is Fred. He had a stroke. That's how he passed. It was on his left-hand side. He loved watching the Leyland brothers. He literally vicariously lived through the Leyland brothers and everything that they did, watched it religiously. And he lived in a home that had stained glass windows. If this particular soul is someone that you know of, please let me know. But he's just saying that he's cool, everything's fine, but he needed me to give those pieces of information to you so that you knew exactly who I had visiting me last night.
And I'd just like everyone to send some healing out now to Daniel Andrews, who is joining us. Mate, that's absolute shit what happened to you. I don't care what voting preferences anyone has. Falling over and having that sort of injury happen to you just absolutely sucks. So I wish you all the best with healing. Now, while you're flat on your back and you've got nothing to do, listen to our True Hauntings podcast. You'll have a good laugh, I promise.
Especially this one.
Yes, but seriously, mate, I hope that you heal up super quick and that you've got no residual pain from that. Anyway, let's get on to number 2.
So, money is coming your way. What are you going to do about it? How are you going to handle this? How are you going to handle when someone gives you the big prize and says, here you are, mate, I'm going to give you this on a platter? Are you going to reject it and go, oh, that's too big for me, or I can't do that? Or are you going to say, hey, babe, give it to me. I can handle this. I suggest you do the latter, okay, because it's going to make you super, super happy.
All right. Have you been waiting for a sign? Yeah?
This is it.
What the fuck are you waiting for? This is your big ass sign. Going to boot you up the bum and get you to take a step forward in some bloody direction instead of sitting on your ass and self-sabotage and going, well, I can't do that because it could go wrong. Can't do that. It could be wrong. I'm going to wait for a sign. Just do something. Love, naughty spirit.
So, Claudia, is there any more of what I said that tallied up? Because you're saying that you lost your granddad last year and his name was Fred. Anything else that I said, the stroke, he liked watching the Leyland brothers, any of that makes sense for you? Number 3, in the meantime, number 3. See, this is when we get down into our dark side. This is when we like to play with all of that bad luck and that life has turned shit and I'm just going to sit in that shit and wallow in that misery. You've got to be really careful if you go there, because if you go there, there is a really great likelihood that that becomes attractive to you and you stay there. You've always got to work hard to push yourself through the hard moments and the hard times. It's shit, and I know it's hard work, but that's what gets you out, because it's really easy to go down into here, and it's really easy to stay, and you've always got to push yourself through.
Okay. You are prosperous. Stop telling that fucking story that you're not. Talk about self-sabotage and, what do we call it before, the limitations. You are limiting yourself to what you can achieve because you're saying, well, no, I can't do that because, no, that's just not possible. Doesn't happen to people like me. Yes, it fucking can. It can happen to anyone. You just got to work your ass off. Be prosperous. Love, naughty spirit.
Oh,
Anyway.
Claudia, I'm sorry. It probably isn't your granddad because, like I said, the one big thing that I did really 100% feel was the sort of the clincher with that spirit coming through was the Leyland Brothers music. So I'm sorry, it's not yours. I'd love to try and make it fit, but I'm not going to. Yeah, but sending him lots of love too. So thank you everyone for coming on tonight. We are signing off because we have one more group to talk to tonight before we finally go to bed and go to sleep.
That'll be our third for the night.
But thank you so very, very much. Please check out our YouTube, Anne and Renata page, and catch up on all the things that are going up there, because some of that stuff's good shit.
It is.
And you'll like it.
It's funny.
Yeah.
But as I said, if Daniel Andrews watches that, he might hurt himself from laughing. So just view with caution, Daniel. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, and wishing you lots of healing. Anyway, bye. See you on the dark side. Bye.